Today Dung Fu invites you to listen to the Dhammapada, one of the Dharma of Buddha Shakyamuni. The 68th verses from the Buddhist scriptures on the YouTube channel TN Thai in the USA. Well done is that action which, having been done, is not repented later, and the fruits of which one reaps with delight and happiness. The Buddha teaches that wholesome deeds, performed with mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, bring joy that endures. Actions grounded in care and understanding do not lead to regret. Instead, they nourish the heart, strengthen the mind, and spread harmony among all beings. When we act with awareness, the fruits are sweet, and happiness naturally arises. Consider a young monk who shares his food with others. Though the act is small, it brings satisfaction and a sense of purpose. The gesture does not weigh on his conscience, and the heart experiences delight. The Buddha teaches that even modest deeds done with mindfulness and good intention yield lasting happiness. In meditation, one observes the mind quietly and notices the arising of kind thoughts, generosity, and compassion. When actions are guided by these wholesome qualities, sorrow and regret do not follow. Each moment becomes a chance to plant seeds of joy, understanding, and peace. The disciple experienced happiness not through external gain, but through the delight of acting rightly and with understanding. In modern life, the principle is the same. A teacher who guides students with patience and encouragement fosters learning and confidence. The joy arising from such mindful interaction is immediate and lasting. Happiness is not dependent on recognition or reward, but on the integrity and care inherent in each action. The Buddha's teaching emphasizes responsibility and mindfulness. Every decision, every word, every gesture carries potential to bring either suffering or joy. Skillful conduct, grounded in compassion and wisdom, creates conditions where delight naturally arises. Happiness is the natural fruit of actions performed with clarity and intention. Friends, even seemingly small acts, when done mindfully, create ripples of well-being. A kind word to a family member. Though the act required effort, he felt neither burden nor regret. Over time, he observed the happiness that spread among others and in his own heart. The Buddha highlighted such deeds as examples of actions whose fruits bring joy and delight, showing that mindfulness and generosity lead to wholesome results. In meditation practice, observing one's intentions before action ensures that deeds are wholesome. Awareness prevents unskillful impulses and cultivates compassion, patience, and wisdom. Each mindful choice becomes a source of happiness. Each act of care plants seeds for future contentment. The mind experiences ease, and the heart glows with satisfaction. Friends, without dependence on external circumstances, there was a young monk who tended the sick and elderly in his village. He performed these deeds quietly, without seeking recognition. Each act, the arising of patience, generosity, and compassion guides every decision. When action is rooted in understanding, the fruit is joy rather than sorrow. Even the smallest gestures, done mindfully, transform ordinary moments into sources of delight and contentment. A story from the Buddha's time illustrates this principle. A disciple named Kamaka worked diligently to help others. A teacher who encourages students with patience and kindness cultivates confidence and joy. A friend who listens attentively and offers support fosters harmony and understanding. Happiness arises naturally when deeds are performed with awareness and care, and the mind remains free from regret. The Buddha emphasizes that every action carries consequences. Thoughtless deeds produce sorrow, while mindful, compassionate, and ethical actions create joy. Awareness allows the heart to choose skillfully. Mindful choices bring delight and peace not only to oneself, but also to others. The ripple effect of wholesome action spreads happiness throughout the world. Friends, even simple acts of kindness, sharing food, helping a neighbor, speaking gently, or offering guidance, produce profound results. Each mindful gesture strengthens relationships, nurtures peace, and fills the heart with satisfaction. The fruit of skillful action is happiness, and the mind experiences delight without the shadow of regret. A Jataka tale teaches this clearly. When performed with mindfulness and compassion, nourishes the heart and mind. Such actions do not bring regret because they are grounded in understanding. A monk named Mahinda dedicated his days to tending the sick and teaching the Dharma. Each action was performed attentively, without expectation or attachment. Though his work was challenging, the Buddha highlighted Mahinda's practice as an example of actions whose fruits are delight and happiness. In meditation, observing one's mind before acting ensures that intentions are wholesome. Each arising thought, whether of compassion, patience, or generosity, guides action. Acting from these wholesome seeds produces happiness rather than sorrow, enriching both the doer and the recipients. Friends, the essence of this verse is clear. Wholesome actions performed with awareness and kindness yield lasting satisfaction. The mind experiences delight, and the heart feels uplifted. Each moment of mindful action strengthens understanding and nurtures joy. Awareness ensures that deeds are skillful and their fruits sweet. A healthcare worker tending to patients with care and attention experiences a sense of fulfillment. The joy comes not from recognition or reward, but from the mindfulness and compassion guiding each action. Happiness naturally arises when deeds are grounded in understanding and care. A Jataka tale illustrates this principle further. A benevolent farmer shared his harvest with those in need, ensuring no one went hungry. His deeds brought joy not only to the recipients, but also to himself. Over time, the happiness of the community reflected in his heart, demonstrating the deep connection between wholesome action and lasting contentment. Friends, mindfulness transforms ordinary moments into opportunities to practice virtue and compassion. The heart feels uplifted, and the mind experiences delight. In daily life, mindfulness and reflection prevent unwise action and cultivate skillful deeds. Pausing before speaking, considering the impact of choices, and acting with awareness allow the mind to generate joy rather than sorrow. Each thoughtful act strengthens the foundation for ongoing happiness and contentment. Meditation practice deepens this understanding. Observing the arising of thoughts and emotions cultivates clarity and insight. Acting from patience, generosity, and wisdom ensures that each deed is wholesome. The heart experiences satisfaction, the mind remains peaceful, and the fruits of action are sweet. Friends, even amidst challenges, skillful action guided by awareness produces delight. Difficult circumstances become opportunities to practice mindfulness, kindness, and compassion. Each moment of deliberate, wholesome deeds performed with care, mindfulness, and compassion cultivate happiness and lasting satisfaction. Awareness ensures that the heart and mind remain free from regret, nurturing joy, understanding, and well-being in every aspect of life. The Buddha teaches that wholesome deeds, performed with attention, compassion, and understanding, produce joy that endures. Actions guided by mindfulness and kindness never bring regret, for the heart recognizes the goodness of such conduct. Happiness arises naturally. The Buddha praised such conduct as an example of deeds whose fruits are joyful and satisfying. In meditation, observing the mind before acting nurtures clarity and intention. When intentions are wholesome, deeds naturally produce happiness. Awareness allows one to act skillfully in both ordinary and challenging circumstances. Every thoughtful gesture, every mindful choice. A social worker supporting struggling families experiences fulfillment when actions are performed attentively and with care. The satisfaction comes from knowing that one's deeds alleviate suffering and foster well-being. The heart feels uplifted and the mind experiences delight, demonstrating the universal principle that mindful, compassionate action produces happiness. A Jataka tale provides further insight. Or practicing patience in moments of difficulty fosters joy and understanding. Daily life provides abundant opportunities to cultivate skillful deeds. Pausing before speaking, reflecting on the impact of decisions. Acting with care and intention. The happiness that arose among the recipients mirrored the delight in his own heart. The Buddha emphasized such deeds as examples of skillful actions whose fruits bring lasting contentment. Friends, even small acts of care and attention carry profound results. Speaking gently to someone, offering help without expectation, or responding with patience to challenges cultivates joy. Mindful awareness ensures that each act is wholesome, strengthening relationships, nurturing peace, and uplifting the heart. In daily life, simple practices create lasting happiness. Pausing before responding, reflecting on the impact of choices, and acting with clarity and kindness prevent regret. Each mindful decision nurtures satisfaction, harmony, and delight in oneself and others. Meditation deepens understanding of wholesome action. Observing thoughts and emotions cultivates clarity, insight, and compassion. Actions arising from patience, generosity, and wisdom bear sweet fruit. The mind becomes peaceful, the heart joyful. And each moment of practice contributes to lasting happiness. Even in moments of difficulty, mindful action transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and virtue. Well-done actions, performed with attention and compassion, yield delight and happiness. Mindfulness allows the heart to act skillfully, ensuring that sorrow and regret do not arise. And deed becomes a seed of joy or sorrow. Acting with care, reflection, and understanding transforms ordinary life into a path of skillful action. Happiness flows naturally when the mind and heart are aligned with wisdom and compassion. Thank you for watching my video. Namo Amit Ba. I wish to bring this merit towards all.